First things first, a new trailer for Harry Potter's Quidditch Champions dropped, releasing September 3rd on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. What does that mean? Is it coming to PS4? Let's find out. I seen some people talking about this on the timeline. Y'all like this trailer? Let's see.
Attention, students! The day's so.
Hey, no Deadpool. Because not everybody saw it. You got to give it at least 2 weeks. No Deadpool spoilers in the chat. Come on, y'all.
Too many of you have been waiting for is here. The path to the Quidditch World Cup begins.
The Quidditch World Cup. So how do the rules to Quidditch work? Because y'all know I don't know shit about Harry Potter. My first introduction to Harry Potter was Hogwarts Legacy. Is it literally just soccer on broomsticks?
Players will take you to larger and larger venues as you compete for various champions.
It's not. There's different rules. Online
If you're
competitive.
looking for even more competition as you sharpen your skills, you'll find there are many ways to compete against the best of the best. With enough hard work,
Shout out to Frizzle with the sub.
and practice, who knows? You may end up on the world.
Different hoops have different points. Okay, I can see it. So I would imagine this is probably worth 1, 2, and then 3 because that's the highest. Or is it like reverse? But I would imagine the highest is probably worth the most. 3 balls at different sizes score at different points. There's 3 balls moving around at once? How many players are on the field? Like, how does that feels like a clusterfuck.
Stage competing for the most prestigious prize of all.
2, 4? Y'all niggas just yapping. You don't know. Just throwing numbers out there. Y'all niggas don't read Harry Potter. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
When it comes to the wide,
Me and D-Man getting the sweat team ready.
may come across some well-known.
Come Fringo! Rate your own okay, we doing okay. They got my career Quidditch. Yo, shout out to Joy Boy J with the sub.
I know how many of
I mean, to be honest, this looks like it could run on the PS4 because y'all asking in the chat. I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't look like a current gen game.
express yourself.
Shout out to Locomotive with the sub.
Encouraged to style
Lots of customization.
however they desire. All right, that's enough chit chat. Now get to your brooms and get to work.
The smallest balls run from you, and if you catch it, you automatically win. So there's like a little squirrel like running around on the field, and if you catch it, you win. That's crazy. Or you can just rack up the score. Wait, there was a Killmonger? I missed it because I was looking at the chat. Hold up. Was that it right there?
All right, that's enough chit chat.
No, that's regular Locks, ain't it? That's not the Killmonger. Or was it? Let me see.
I know how many of you like to express yourself. All athletes are encouraged to
Go back more. It was on the white boy? Really?
When it comes to the
We got a white Killmonger?
from some well-known.
Oh, shit.
And yes, I know how many of you like to express yourself. All athletes are encouraged to style themselves.
Where is that though? Oh, I clicked it perfect timing too. They put it on the white boy too. They think they slick. Shout out to the chat. They almost got me. I almost missed it. And you know why? Because my eyes were not trained to look for the Killmonger on the white man. They almost got me, chat. They almost got me. Shout out to y'all for noticing that one. So they got the Killmonger. They got the DEI. But this not even Killmonger because like it's on a white man. Sort of like on a white boy in school. This would probably be like school shoot.
However they desire. All right, that's enough chit chat. Now get to your brooms and get to work.
The next chapter takes flight September 3rd, 2024. All right, hold up. We got some pricing structures here. Standard edition. Available. Wait, it's not getting a hard copy release? Available digitally September 3rd. Available from day one with the PlayStation Plus. And then deluxe edition available digitally. Oh, so it's the same day. Oh, okay. Why they only doing deluxe editions in store and then you got to wait till November 8th? That's stupid because you essentially want me to buy the game twice. Because people who really want to play this game, they don't want to wait till November just to get a hard copy. Because by the game comes out in September, that's 2 months. September, October, it's going to be sweats on the game by the time we get to November. and you want me to wait for a hard copy? What's the point of that? I would love to pick their brain on that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Damn, this ain't heading to the Switch. Oh, it's not. Yeah. Why does it say PlayStation, Xbox? Like, what does that mean? Is it coming to the Series PS5 or is it coming to the PS4 and the Xbox One as well? It's a free-to-play game. The hard copy is probably memorabilia. Ah, okay. I didn't know it was free-to-play. I didn't know it was a free-to-play game. Okay. So then it's just kind of like a limited edition run type of release. Okay, I'm not mad at that, I guess. Pre-order for... Wait, pre-ordering on a free-to-play game? Are y'all sure this is free? Pre-order a free-to-play game on Xbox, Steam, and Epic Store to get the Firebolt Supreme Broom Skin. Standard edition of the game and Firebolt... How do you pre-order a free-to-play game? The deluxe edition comes with the Slytherin Storm Rider, the Slytherin House Crest, and the uniforms. The Hufflepuff, you get the Hufflepuff Storm Rider, you get the Hufflepuff's crest emblem. For Gryffindor, you're going to get the Gryffindor Firestorm Broom. You're also going to get the Gryffindor House Crest symbol and the outfit. And then for Ravenclaw, you're also going to get the outfits, the House Crest, as well as the Ravenclaw Storm Rider Cyclone Broom. Oh, boy. Does anybody know whether or not, like, they're going to have different play styles? Like, are the Slytherins going to be able to get, like, dirty moves? You know what I'm saying? Maybe the Hufflepuffs don't take as much damage because they're high all the time. Like, how does that work? Maybe the Ravenclaw is kind of like the balanced class. And then the Gryffindors are like the Boy Scouts, the Captain Americas of the game or some shit. Wait, is this an MMO? No, it's not. It's a Quidditch game. It's a sports game. This is a scene from the OG movie of how the game is played. I ain't playing that shit. It's a copyright strike. I'll learn how to play it on the fly. I'm gonna show my talents as a gamer. Period. I'll learn the rules on the fly. Come on, man. I play sports. I'm the prince of tennis right now. The Moon Trimmer. The holy smokes! It's got the Moon Trimmer broom skin. Wow, and you'll get the Sebastian Salo hero skin, the Sebastian Salo wand, ancient magic emblems, and ancient magic celebrations. Oh, Lord, you're going to be a keeper? I used to play striker when I played soccer. Get off my dick, nigga. I can play striker. Whatever striker is in Quidditch, that's me, nigga. The glory. I'm sliding in. I'm scoring the goals. I don't want to hear that shit. This is not Mickey Mouse. I'll learn on the fly. Watch me be better than you, nigga, and I don't know shit about it. I'm going to learn it on the fly. LOL, need to see your tennis skills. I played bad this weekend. I'm not going to lie. I kept hitting the ball. I felt like I was getting, they say progress is not linear. I think I was like tired, but I kept hitting the ball too damn hard. I gotta put more of my hips into it and shit, but you'd probably laugh at me. I'm not that good. Just trying to be better than my girlfriend. That's all. I've been playing this shit in closed plays tests a year ago. What that mean to me, nigga? That's even more reason to brag. That is even more reason to brag. So hold up, is this shit free to play or not? Because y'all can't make up your mind. What's the price? Search. Because I've never heard of pre-ordering a free-to-play game. Well, how much will it cost? What's the price of the standard edition? The standard edition will be, it ain't free-to-play. It's $30. It is a budget title, but it's not free-to-play. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Why would you? And then if they would just been like, add it to your Steam wish list. It's not free-to-play. I've been playing Mass Effect 2, and do you prefer 2's combat and customization more than 1? Because I wasn't expecting them to change that much. A lot of people like 2's combat more. I always liked 1. That's my favorite one. Just bend your knees over your shoulder on your forehead, and you should be good. Just bend your knees over your shoulder. What, nigga? You asked me to be a pretzel on the damn tennis court? What? Speaking of being in a pretzel, Ed Boon says Mortal Kombat 1 could have years of updates and DLC. That nigga freaky, bruh. Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 guy. Just last week, it was revealed that they have some story DLC coming with 6 new characters that'll cost $50. Nobody knows how long the story DLC is, so a lot of people were complaining. Especially, a lot of people are going to use this, but Elden Ring's DLC was $40 and we got 100 hours worth of content. So people are going to use that against these companies now. 2025 for Marvel Rivals, not a definitive release date, but now Ed Boon, the head of NetherRealm, is talking about more content. Last week, NetherRealm officially revealed its plans for the second year of Mortal Kombat 1. It includes the Chaos Reign story DLC expansion, a new combat pack, and the arrivals of Animatalities as a free update. Apparently, it won't end there either. Speaking at San Diego Comic-Con recently, Mortal Kombat series co-creator Ed Boon mentioned how the newest entry in the series would deliver years of content beyond this, and reiterated how this is just year 2 of the game. We had Mortal Kombat 11, Aftermath, and then Ultimate, right? So we would keep adding characters, add story, whatnot. So that's kind of like the way we're doing our games now. We were pretty sure when we launched Mortal Kombat 1 that we're going to be doing years of content. So this is just year 2. Will people be still playing? Is that the question? Does this shit got private lobbies in it yet? That's the better question. Years of content, still no quality of life changes. Yeah, I prefer 1 better than 2. I can see why you like it so much. That shit is really, yeah, 1 is a much more hardcore RPG, but they streamlined 2 and 3. The good thing is, like, once you get used to it, Mass Effect 2 and 3 is they're still great games. It's just, it is very different compared to the first one. You're not messing with the new Ice Spice album? Nah. I mean, it is an appropriate, Y2K is an appropriate album title. Because for those of you unaware, Y2K was an event in the early 2000s. 99, they thought the world was going to blow up. They thought computers wouldn't be able to handle the number changing from 1999 to 2000. So they thought nuclear missiles are going to shoot off and shit. Computers are going to explode. So like, I think her album being called Y2K is very appropriate, because when I listened to it, it felt like an assault on my ears, you know? It felt like a nuke got shot in my ears. Like, I got a headache listening to that shit. But you'll see in my video, I talk about it more in the video when I drop that shit. New, I'm just saying video coming finally. It's been a while. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 content, if you care about it. If it's not dead to you, there's some content going there. Positive numbers news. I'm not going to touch on this too much because I don't really have much to say. But Flintlock's official account tweeted out that since launch, we've seen 500 new members of the Coalition Army across PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So all the cornballs who were saying go woke, go broke. The game has been out like 2 weeks and it sold 500,000 copies. People were making jokes about it on Steam and how like it wasn't doing well. Apparently they're doing fine. Also keep in mind, this is a small indie studio, so whatever they make, they're gonna make more money. The game's doing fine. It's only been a couple weeks. I'd imagine this is probably gonna pass the 1 million mark easily, and it's a smaller game. To me, I'd argue that's a success. This is not an EA game. This is not Activision. This is them doing their thing. Also, it's on Game Pass if you want to try it. So I got to run through the Mass Effect games to finish up the trophies. You know it. So yeah, just putting that out there. Some positive numbers news. Rarely we see that, but you know, shout out to the small people winning. The game is pretty solid. It's like a solid 7 out of 10. They're already saying they're lying about the numbers. These people won't let it go. Matter of fact, people were leaving comments on my Assassin's Creed video where I was talking about how the Japanese government doesn't care about it. And now there are people, they don't care about Yasuke. They said they had bigger fish to fry. Now go check the comments on that video. Now there are people coming in my comment section saying, and I'm pretty sure these are not regulars of people who watch my content. These are people who found the video through the algorithm, who really believe in the woke mind virus and defeating it like Thanos. They're leaving comments talking about I'm stupid. You don't really understand the article, because also they're saying like the Japanese government is stupid too. They don't know what they're talking about. So they keep moving the goalposts. The original argument was we need to protect Japanese culture because to racist people, Japanese culture is anime and samurais and nothing else. We need to protect that culture. The Japanese government came out and said, we don't give a fuck. And now it's the Japanese government doesn't know how to run their government. The big bad Americans need to come over and colonize and tell you what to do. It's like, yo, you guys are just, instead of just conceding to the point and be like, all right, maybe we was wrong about this. You guys keep fighting and fighting and fighting. You're just looking racist now. You're just looking, I'm not racist. I'm a black guy. Yeah, you guys all start that comment in the comment section. As a black guy, I don't like this shit. Yeah, okay, you're not black. 99 overall goalpost moving. Their racism supersedes reality. It's just sad at this point. You lost. You sound like the people who can't concede when they lost when they lost to the Union, the South. If Paw Paw was just there with his rifle, the South would have won if he would have manned the cannons, and history would have been different. It'd be like, you know, you're talking about potentially treason, right? Like, you're talking about a treasonous outcome. Yeah, as a fellow African American, Elden Ring Mickey Mouse news. Elden Ring developers have buffed almost every single Spirit Ash summon. So good news for people who use summons, leaving out everyone's favorite clone bunny, the Mimic Tear. The only reason I'm highlighting this because I already beat the game. I don't care. And once again, my stance is if you use summons, I really don't give a fuck. I just be joking. It's all jokes. Some of y'all take this shit way too serious. But I do find it funny that they buffed all the summons except for the Mimic Tear. That all but confirms the Mimic Tear is Mickey. I said if you use the Mimic Tear as your game, you pay $70 for it, more power, more power to you. You just can't sit at the champions table. You didn't play the same game. It's okay. You didn't want that challenge. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't act like you played the same game. And this article all but confirms it. They buffed every summon but the Mimic Tear. You're jumping bosses, okay? You're jumping bosses. Yeah, you technically beat Elden Ring, but we are not the same. The Mimic was already too powerful. Apparently not powerful enough to some people. But all jokes aside, it's video games. I don't really take I talk about this stuff for shits and giggles. I don't really take this stuff seriously, guys. So please don't get offended. Holding your copy of Elden Ring, my Mimic, all Mimic Tears matter. There's only 3 summons in the game people actually use. Well, it is what it is. I'll tell you what people aren't going to be using, that battle pass on Apex Legends, man. Last week, Apex Legends came out with a statement okay, so let's dial it back even 2 weeks. For those not in the know, Apex and Legends announced a new battle pass business model where they would be splitting the battle pass into 2 the same way they do ranked. There would be 1 battle pass, 2 battle passes, and it wouldn't have been a big deal if it all just cost 1 price, right? The problem is they wanted to charge you for both battle passes, so each season would go from $10 to $20. Naturally, the community was upset about this. They tried to justify it by saying you get more crafting materials, but the community said, we don't care. And to the Apex community, I say, I salute you. You guys got a backbone, unlike the pussy ass 2K community. Yeah, I said it. You niggas is pussy. What's the name? So after that, last week, that was 2 weeks ago. Last week, they released a statement retracting, saying, hey, we're dialing it back. We're not going to try to nickel and dime you and try to charge you more. Because what's happening is the numbers are dwindling on Apex. I mean, it's had its pinnacle. The numbers are slowly coming down. And what they're trying to do is the player base is there. They're trying to milk you for even more. But it pissed people off so much that they started leaving negative reviews. And even after they released a statement saying that they weren't going to go through with the new business model, our bad, people are still leaving negative reviews, as you should. Because remember, they tried to fuck you over once. Of course, they're going to try to do it again. They wanted to wait a season or 2. So, in my opinion, like I always say Apex is dead, but I always kind of said it like jokingly. What I really meant is Apex has been on the decline, but I do feel like this might, I don't want to say definitively it is. We got to get more data, but this might be the nail in the coffin. Like in the next year or 2, this game probably is going to die because of this business decision. What up, Spunky? We need that Titanfall 3. We need that Titanfall 3. The only thing they update is the shop with AI randomizer skins. There's AI randomizer skins in the game? That's crazy. Nah, this is the dirt on the coffin. So RIP to Apex, man. At this point, I can't fully say Respawn is innocent. I can't say I want Titanfall 3 anymore as much. I do think it's more so EA because, to be fair, let's not forget that Respawn just released Jedi Survivor last year, which was a good game that was poorly optimized, but I think the optimization issues had more to do with EA rushing it out the gate. They wanted a game for holiday season, even though Respawn said that it wasn't ready for release. So, like, I'm going to lean more towards, I think this is more than EA. This is more of EA than it is actually Respawn. That's kind of the problem with signing under a publisher. You kind of lose some creative control. But I will say, Respawn, we're watching you. I'm not going to put them on fraud watch. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But one more thing. We're watching Respawn. We're watching them. Do you think we could get another good first-person shooter in the near future? I hope so. Shooter market is definitely lacking. Hopefully Black Ops 6 is good and it's gonna be free on Game Pass. So do you worry EA could shut down Respawn because of failing to hit sales targets? I thought Jedi Survivor did good, as well as Apex has been doing crazy. If there's one studio, I would be genuinely shocked if EA shut down Respawn. If there's one studio under the EA umbrella that I feel like is untouchable, I think it's Respawn. I don't believe Jedi Survivor was a failure. Last I checked. Let's see, Jedi Survivor sales numbers. Deep Silver didn't publish that shit. They easily beat out Fallen. This is from 2023. Although physical sales were down with digital data, Jedi Survivor actually beat Jedi Fallen Order's launch sales by over 30%. There's no definitive numbers though. If they shut down Respawn, somebody, not me, gotta blow up. Yo, chill. He's joking. There's no definitive numbers. There's no way to know. Hi-Fi Rush's studio won a game award and still got shut down to anything possible. What did Hi-Fi Rush sell? No, stop looking at my number. Hi-Fi Rush sales numbers. 2 million copies, by the way. Who made Hi-Fi Rush again? That's pretty decent considering it only had been out a year and it was a smaller game that was only $30, right? That's pretty good actually. Yeah. The only thing is that's Microsoft, not EA. So like it's kind of comparing apples to oranges. They move differently. But we'll see though. I hope so. Let me tell you, let's not put that, because Respawn is one of my favorite studios. Let's not put that in the air chat. Let's not put any of that type of